Hey guys, welcome back to Nina's Virtue, a space dedicated to your virtuous journey through purposeful excellence. In this episode, we dive deep into the sacred rhythm of planning and creation, exploring how structure and surrender come together to empower your spiritual journey. We'll reflect on clarity, identity, and legacy as we affirm the power of building what aligns with your true purpose. Planning is not just preparation. It's a spiritual act of alignment. When we plan with intention, we partner with divine timing and structure. You are not behind. You are being invited into rhythm. Creation flows when structure meets surrender. Today I have affirmations for you focused on clarity, embracing your identity, and building your legacy. Let's take a moment to center ourselves before we dive in. For clarity, I create with clarity because confusion is not my portion. I release the fog and receive divine insight. My vision is sharpened by sacred stillness. For identity, I am a builder of what aligns. I do not shrink to fit timelines that dishonor my becoming. I create from who I am, not who I fear I won't become. And for legacy, what I build will outlive my hesitation. My structure is a seed for generations. I create with legacy in mind, not urgency. I feel like I've delayed what God still calls me to build. I feared structure would stifle me, but now I see it as sacred. I am not behind. I am being invited into rhythm. I will not rush what is meant to be rooted. I will not ignore what is meant to be nurtured. I will build with clarity and I will honor the vision. I've provided you guys with a reflection prompt today. For those of you that journal, I think it would be a great idea for you to look back at this episode later when you have time and walk through your day thinking of this question, thinking how it makes you feel, and just be honest with yourself. When you pause and reflect, what do you realize about the timing of your becoming? What does purpose feel like in your hands when you create from obedience, not urgency? And if creation is a mirror, what truth is it reflecting back to you about your power? I can tell you what I see in the rhythm of my becoming. I am not late, I'm layered. Each devotional, each voiceover, each vision is a seed, not just for my audience, but for my own unfolding. The timing of my becoming isn't measured by speed, but by surrender. I'm not building fast, I'm building faithfully. And every time I choose structure over stagnation, I echo heaven's rhythm, intentional, intimate, aligned. I realize in the timing of my becoming that who I thought I was didn't align with God's vision for me, and that takes time to be met with His true desires and surrender. Purpose when creating from obedience can at first be uncomfortable because of the lack of immediate responses from your peers. But even I had to rest in knowing I am not doing this for accolades. In God's timing, all will be revealed. Learning to create for Him and not for personal gain allows peace to flow. The truth that reflects to me about my power is that everything I've experienced has led me to this moment and offered me an opportunity to be a voice for others who are facing the things I've wrestled with in my past. As you guys know, we always have a virtuous declaration to get us through the week, to encourage us to keep going, and to just align us with purposeful intention. So the virtuous declaration for this week is, I create with intention. I build with clarity. I honor the sacred rhythm of planning. My legacy is not rushed. It is rooted. I am aligned, equipped, and ready to structure what God has entrusted to me. I hope that you understand through your journey that God is in that conference room with you, building the plan, shaping the process, and guiding your steps. That conference room could be your bedroom. It could be at work when you finally get some downtime. It could be in the kitchen while you're cooking. It could be in your journal, but He's there with you. Your eagerness to succeed will unlock the opportunity for completion. Don't worry about what you don't have. If the desire is present, your efforts will be acceptable to Him. So start today. Pursue the plan, stand in purpose, and believe that His grace is sufficient. Just as Paul reminded the Corinthians, your eagerness to do what's right, to give, to build, to grow, is already pleasing to God. He's looking at the sincerity of your heart. Please remember that today. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Nina's Virtue. I hope these affirmations and reflections have inspired you to embrace the sacred rhythm of planning and creation in your own journey. Keep building with intention, clarity, and faith. Until next time, stay aligned, stay faithful, and keep shining your light. God bless you. Bye, guys.